God doesn't want you to go to church on Sunday. He doesn't want you to throw some money in the offering. He doesn't want your attention. He hasn't asked you for quiet time. He's not interested in your songs. Or should I say just? Jesus said in Matthew 16:24, "If anyone wishes to come after me, he must deny himself and take up his cross and follow me." You see, God doesn't want what you or I can give him on a Sunday morning. He wants everything. It's so easy to treat God as an addition. We pile up our priorities until we can pile no longer. And then we find a space in our schedule and our hearts where we can fit God. And then we fall apart, wondering why we can go to church on Sunday and yet only seldom experience peace that surpasses all understanding. Or we read our Bible once a week, and yet we wonder why we don't have any of the answers. Or we spend the minimal amount of time seeking God, and then wonder why we can't find him when we need him. God does not just want to be an addition, a leftover. He wants everything. You might say, that kind of commitment just seems so impossible. But when we gave him nothing, Jesus gave us his everything. He gave us his very life. And the amazing thing about what he did for us is that when we trust him, we are made into new creations. And when we seek him with our whole hearts, we will find him. And you cannot spend time in the presence of a loving and living God and not be completely changed. It may seem impossible to give everything you have to God, but when you take time to be filled with his Spirit, he says, "You want to know how to pick up your cross? Look at the cross I carried for you." When you truly know him, you're no longer simply spending time reading a book, but instead you're spending time with a friend, and better yet, a Savior.